All right, MG versus Milton. The Silver Eagles come into tonight's tilt with a 6-2 record. Milton 2-5 on a 2-game losing streak. Silver Eagles have won 3 in a row, including one the other night. Noteworthy because one of their bench players, Hallie Olsen, came off from the far end of the bench and scored 4 3-pointers in the game, a 12-point career night as they beat Whitewater 77-47. Now, the starting lineups for the Red Hawks. Number 3, Shelby McConnell, a 5'6" senior guard. Grace Quaddy, a 5'9" junior, number 22. Abby Campion, a 5'11" senior. Number 35, Abby Falk, a 6-foot senior. And I think that was number 33, Nora Stuckey, a 6'1" junior. So McHanold, Quaddy, Campion, Stuckey, and Falk. And now the Silver Eagles, the defending Badger South Conference champions. Number 2, 5'7" junior, Emma Goat. Number 4, the one that makes it work, the point guard, Peyton Nelson, a 5'8" junior. Number 10, 5'7" senior, J.D. Christensen. 5'7" guard, senior captain, Jenny Gorton. 5'11" senior, number 23, Shauna Curran. So for the Silver Eagles, it's Goak, Nelson, Christensen, Gorton, and Curran. Milton has struggled so far this year. Silver Eagles have been better than I expected. I expected a decent team, but these girls can shoot. They got a number of shooters. There's only a couple of them who haven't lit it up for double figures at some point in the season, and they've got 4 girls, 3 of their starters anyways, between 7 and 10 points a game. So Coach Keel's got to be really happy with the production he's getting out of his entire roster, not just the starting 5, but up and down the bench. Just like I mentioned, Hallie Olsen, typically one of the last ones to come off the bench as a sub. She comes off the other night, throws in 4 threes. So we'll have Christensen jumping against, who was that? Stuckey, I believe. Out of bounds, it'll be Milton ball. Oh, they're making sure they're going the right direction. Milton almost lined up to go the wrong way. That's part of their problem this year is they've been shooting at the wrong basket. I've seen that happen in a game before. They look inside, nice little pass, but a miss and a rebound by Peyton Nelson. She'll bring up the floor in a hurry. Gordon from the corner. No, that wasn't Gordon either. That was Goak with the 3-pointer. Red Hawks try to run the fast break, lose it out of bounds. Just underway, and it's 3-0 Silver Eagles. Nelson will bring it up, crossing the timeline and picked up by Matt Canold. Inside to Christensen, back to Nelson. Curran thought about the 3, now she'll drive the lane, float up to the 8-footer. Shauna Curran for her first 2, 5-0 MG. Off to a good start here, 2 possessions, 2 scores. This is Matt Canold driving the lane, floats up the right-hander, no, rebound Curran. Outlet pass to Gordon. Gordon down the floor in a hurry. Ooh, Goak thought about the 3 there. They swing it up top to Curran. This is Gordon with the ball, spin move in the lane. Now kick it out to Curran. Back to Goak, and she hits it for 3. Her second 3 of the game, and a quick timeout called by the Milton coach. 8-0. We are a minute and 19 seconds into the game. That's the way you like it. Let's see. I forget who Milton is coached by. Milton, let's see. Stacy Skemp. I don't remember her. My apologies. Usually I try and check out the other coach so I give you a little background. 16:41 to play in the first half. It's already 8-0 MG. This is a nice start. Goak with a couple of threes. Shauna Curran with a basket. Goke hasn't been one of the great scorers this year, only averaging 4 a game. She's already got 6 by my count. Silver Eagles in a 1-3-1 zone. Haven't seen that one much. Pass into the lane to Falk. And that was interesting. The rebound for Milton was not contested. The girl just kind of swatted it out of bounds, so it was MG ball. I don't get that, but the result is that we get the possession, and now Peyton Nelson will inbound it to Goke. Redhawks come out in a man-to-man. This is Goke between the circles, over to Nelson, high left side. Curran to Goke. Excuse me, that's Gorton. Little spin move, and they call her for a carry. So turnover for the Silver Eagles. Gives the ball back to the Redhawks. They're down the floor in a hurry here. It's number 33, Stuckey. Number 30, Alex Rodenberg, the leading scorer. Steal by Peyton Nelson. Peyton lays it up and in. 10-0. Blazing start for the Silver Eagles. We're just a little over 2 minutes into the game. They get it across the timeline. This is 30. Rodenberg, the leading scorer, or one of their leading scorers. She averages 8.6 a game. There's the first basket of the game. That was Mac Henold, I believe, with the basket. Tips it to Gordon, top of the key. Curran, right side. Back to Gordon up top. To the right side. They've got her kind of an isolated situation there, but she didn't want to take the drive. Now they go to Christensen at the free throw line. Goke will try the left side. Pushed out of bounds. Nope. Thought she had stepped out. They kick it out up top to Nelson. Over to Curran. Back to Peyton Nelson. She'll drive the lane. Put up the right-hander. Missed the basket. Gets the foul and the free throws. 10-2, the Silver Eagles up. 14:53 to play in the first half. First foul goes to Mac Henold. Nelson for the at the line, shooting 2. Got to make your free throws, Peyton. Missed the first, and we've got 3 Silver Eagles coming in. Let's see. Taylor Moreau. Moreau, their leading scorer at 9.9 a game. Let's see who else came in. I see Zank on the floor. Peyton hits that one, making an 11-2 lead. Oh, Avery Poole in the game for the Silver Eagles. 5'6" sophomore guard. Now the Silver Eagles putting some press on. Nice way to break it is just outrun everybody there, I guess. Oh, and they're going to get Curran on the wrist. Whistled for her first foul. Falk at the line shooting 2. She averages 5.7 a game. Makes good on her first one. Couple subs in for the Redhawks. Let's see, who is that? Number 5, Julia Jakes. And someone whose number I didn't get. Falk, perfect on that one, 2 for 2. And it's an 11-4 MG lead, 14:40 to play in the first half. Nice move by Peyton Nelson. Scoop that one in. She's got 5 points. 13-4. Silver Eagle offense really clicking along tonight. That one thrown into the student section. It'll be MG ball. I know it's early, but MG seems to be doing a lot of things correctly here, but they're being helped by Milton, who isn't doing much of anything right, to be honest with you. This is Kaylee Zank with the ball. Moreau for 3. Nope, missed that one. Moreau had a game earlier this season where she hit 5 3-pointers. Just a freshman. She's a heck of a shooter. 3-point attempt missed. Rebound by Moreau. Up the floor in a hurry. Silver Eagles are running, pushing the pace of this game very quickly. Curran to Nelson. Nelson will come in, kick it over to Curran for 3. Shauna's not going to get. Poole going after the rebound and draws the foul. Rubber ball called for her first. That's who's the extra player that came in. Curran and Nelson will sit down. Let's see, Gordon came back in. Also, we got Poole. There's number 5, Lake and Hinson. We'll see a lot of Silver Eagles get some minutes tonight. Nelson, or excuse me, Zank across the floor to Poole. Then Gordon between the circles. This is Moreau left side. Zank looking for somebody to pass it to. Finds Gordon left baseline, lost the ball. She got double teamed and just tripped over her own feet, it seemed like, and had to give the ball up. Redhawks get it across in a hurry, but the MG defense is waiting for them. This is Jakes with the ball. Nice defense by Moreau to tip that one. Get over to Weber Paul. No. Underneath, and she's fouled. I think they're going to get Hinson for that one. Number 10, Christensen called for the foul. No, it's not. It's Poole. Christensen's not on the floor. They corrected it. All right, that was Abby Falk making her first one. She's hit 3 in a row now. Missed that one. It's 13-5, Silver Eagles lead, but Milton got the ball back. Couldn't make the putback shot. Now they're scuffling for it. Are they going to get Moreau, or are they going to call this on Milton? No, they're going to call it on Milton. On number 25, Abby Campion, their leading scorer, averaging 15 a game. She hasn't made a basket yet by my reckoning. Now Moreau inbound to the sophomore Poole. And Taylor will bring it up. 5'8" freshman averaging just under 10 points a game for MG. This is Poole, high left side. Gets a nice screen by Zank, but can't take advantage of it. Now she scoops in. Nope, nothing doing there. Falk with the rebound. Moreau beat off the dribble by Rodenberg. She's a quick one, but she misses the shot. Rebound by Poole. Back down the floor in a hurry. The Silver Eagles are really pushing this pace. Gordon, right side. Up top to Moreau. That's a little long for a 3, I'd say. So give it back to Poole. Who'll dribble between the circles. Off another screen by Zank. Now try the left side. Ooh, almost threw it over Poole's head there into the left corner. But dribble out. Poole to Zank. He's got Hinson open on the right or left side. Didn't see her. Poole will take that 3. A little short off the front of the rim. Went by everybody else. Picked up by the Redhawks on the run. Oh, nice play there. Missed who that was. Hanuska. Her hair's too long. It's covering her thing. Weber Paul made that basket. Now 4 Silver Eagles coming in, replacing everybody but Gordon. So Nelson, Curran, Christensen, Gordon, and Koch. 13-7. Silver Eagles up. 11:41 to play in the first half. Peyton Nelson kick it over to Curran for 3. Shauna with her first 3 of the night. That's 3 for the Silver Eagles. 16-7. Oh, nice defense by Gordon. Covered by Curran. She'll kick it over to Gordon. Oh, we got a double dribble called on Shauna. It'll be Red Hawk ball. Good defense, though. Gordon deflected that pass right into the hands of Gordon, who had the right idea, was going to drive the basket and dump it down back to Gordon. Now a long pass down the floor and a travel. No, foul before the traveling, evidently. It'll be on the Silver Eagles. It'll send or give the Red Hawks the ball under their own basket. Who did they call this on? Number 11, Jenny Gorton, called for her first foul. Rubber ball, I believe they said there. Hard to keep score and watch the game. Curran. This is Christensen at the free throw line. Looking inside. Nice pass. Peyton ended up double dribbling. Or not Peyton, I'm sorry, that was Koch. So Redhawks inbound under their own or under the MG basket and run right into the MG press. They get it across, but that ball's going to go into the corner. Oh, good save there by the Redhawks. This is Mac Hanold. 3-ball, nope. Rebound by Peyton Nelson. Curran, another one. Back-to-back threes for Shauna Curran. She's got 8 points already. Shauna comes into the game averaging 8.8. 19-9. Silver Eagles racking up the points tonight. Mac Hanold looking for some help. Stanky having some trouble inside, but Jakes hitting her first basket of the game. 10 minutes to play in the first half. Christensen a little hard on that layup. Kaylee Zank ready to come in for the Silver Eagles. Oh, Gok almost came up with a steal there. Silver Eagle defense playing really tough tonight. There's a steal. Christensen gets credit for that one. Gok will come down the floor. Kick it off to Peyton Nelson for 3. Long. Rebound Christensen. Over to Curran all alone. Shauna puts it up. She's in double figures already. We're not even halfway through the first half, and she's got 10 points. And a timeout called by the Redhawks. 21-11. The Silver Eagles over Milton. Well, we'll be here tomorrow night when the boys take on the Milton Redhawks. That one should be a nice win, I'm hoping. Silver Eagles have played too many close games lately. It would be nice to see them run the score up on somebody. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's get assure the W and then look at running it up. 9:35 to play in the first half. 21-11, MG up. A 10-point lead already. Good hustle on defense here by the Silver Eagles. We're hoping to have a special guest here at halftime. Not going to say it just in case he doesn't show up. But boy, this is a nice start for Monona Grove. 21-11. We've played 8.5 minutes. All right, we're ready to get going here. Milton will inbound against the MG press. Zank into the game. Peyton Nelson to come up and put the pressure on here. They break the press, get it across the timeline. She's going to take it right to the hoop, lays it up and in. I believe that was Mac Hanold again. Their jerseys are a little hard to read. The 3-ball missed by the Silver Eagles. Curran gets the rebound, runs into her own player. Peyton Nelson going baseline, lays it up and in for 2. I've got Peyton for 7 points already. The MG press not stopping him too much. Here's a kind of an off-balance 3-ball rebound, Peyton Nelson. Radke threw that up for Milton. Didn't do very, oh, geez, Peyton just flattened one of the Redhawks. And a 3 for Hallie Olson. The junior's off the bench early tonight and hits her first 3, picking up where she left off the other night. Silver Eagles with 5 threes already tonight. 26-13. They've doubled them up. 3 attempt, missed there. Rebound by Nelson, quickly ahead. Lays it up and in. I missed who that was. Zank, I believe, for 2. (28-13). Big lead for the Silver Eagles. We're down to 8 minutes to play in the first half. They look inside for Jakes. Missed. Rebound by Curran. Outlet pass almost thrown away, but saved by the Silver Eagles. Nice effort there by Peyton Nelson. Now Redhawks steal it. Jakes to put it back. (28-15). MG up. 7:40 to play in the first half. Moreau to Christensen at the free throw line. Moreau, nice pass into Christensen. JD gets it. Excuse me. Yeah, that was JD for 2. That was a nice pass there by Moreau. These girls are moving the ball extremely well. 7:28 to play in the first half, and it's 30-15. The Silver Eagles doubling them up. Like I mentioned earlier, JV squads both won by 40 or more points. I didn't get here in time for the JV1 or JV2 game, but the JV1 game ended up 62-11. I thought I had stepped into another dimension. All right. Like I said, the boys against Milton tomorrow night. Milton Red Hawk boys team. 2-4. MG comes into the game 2-3, but they've got 2 wins in a row, including a 3 overtime victory Tuesday night against Watertown. Then that thrilling buzzer beater by Trey Loken on the 13th to beat Edgewood. They've been playing everybody tough. All right, Milton breaking the press and throwing the ball out of bounds. They've had a lot of turnovers, unforced turnovers too. There wasn't a lot of pressure there by Monona Grove, and they just threw it away in the corner. Olson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Oh, excuse me, this is Poole. That's Olson with the ball. Moreau needs some help. Gets it out to Olson, swing it up top to Poole. This is Olson. Back to Poole. Coach Keel able to use his whole bench already tonight, it appears. This is Kaylee Zank. Over to Poole. Nice head fake there. Float up the little right-hander. No. Tipped it though. Rebound. Taylor Moreau. Up top to Zank. This is Olson trying to drive from the right side. Can't find a way. Give it to Moreau. Moreau, she runs into traffic, draws a foul, and will get 2 shots. Good hustle there by Taylor. Falk called for her first foul. And Taylor Moreau looking for her first points of the night. Missing that one. What are the odds that the leading scorer would be shut out in the first half when they're up 30-15? All right, now Olson's going to come out. Emma Gok's coming in. This is a coach's dream when you get the lead like this and you can play your whole bench. Moreau hitting her first point of the game. 31-15. Just under 6.5 to play. This is Ferguson dribbling, trying to get past Moreau. Runs into the double team. Falk, inside pass, back to Ferguson. Nope. Rebound Moreau. Taylor's got a lot of basketball savvy. I liked how she turned that rebound and knew which way to go with the ball. This is Zank. Oh, nice shot by Avery Poole. Her first 3. Her first points of the night. The Silver Eagles lighting it up with 3s. 6 of them by my count, and we're in the first half yet. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Miss off the rim by Milton. Gok. She hits another 3. That's her 3rd of the night. Wow, they are really lighting it up against these guys. 37-15. Shelby McHanold into the lane, dumped it over to Campion, and Campion called for, or drew a foul. Kaylee Zank called for her first foul, team 4th. That'll send Campion to the line, shooting 2. Campion, their leading scorer, scoreless so far. Let's see, according to my record, she's a 55% free throw shooter. Perfect on that one. Now a line change. Everybody but Gok coming out of the lineup. Coming back in is Christensen, Curran, Nelson, and Gorton. So we got our starting 5 back out there. Campion rattles that one around and a miss. Rebound by Curran. Nelson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. 37-16. Peyton Nelson for 2. She has 9 points. Got a couple girls in double figures already, or one in double figures and a couple coming up on it. Redhawks swinging around, high right side, needs help for Ferguson. This is Rodenberg up top. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Falcon. Now they throw it out of bounds. See a lot of unforced mistakes by the Redhawks, giving the Silver Eagles a disproportionate share of opportunities here. Gordon to inbound. Jenny Gordon without any points tonight. They don't need her to score points tonight. Be nice to see her get a few at least. Curran to Gordon. She dribbles top of the key. Looking inside. Nice pass inside to Goke. Threw it up overhead. Emma Goke with 11 points. 41-16. Yikes. 4:28 to play in the first half yet. And we got a foul called on the Redhawks. Nope, too much time. 10-second violation. They turn it over and it's MG ball. MG's forced a lot of these mistakes, but let's be honest, Milton has not got the horses to keep up with this bunch. This is a talented and athletically talented bunch of girls. Christensen looking for Curran at the free throw line, kick it back to Goke. Left side, looking inside for Christensen. JD up and in. JD Christensen. She hasn't been scoring a whole lot of points lately, averaging just under 3 a game. She's got 4 tonight, but leading up tonight, she hasn't topped 6 for a while. In fact, 6 was her high against Watertown. Now we got some timeout called. 43-16 with just under 4 minutes to play. This, I expect the Silver Eagles to win this one, but not by this kind of margin. They're laying down a whooping. All right, well, look at this. Let me look at some of the scoring here. I've got Goke for 11 points, Peyton Nelson with 9, Shauna Curran with 10 already. That's not even counting the girls that have got a smaller handful of points. Really doing a good job putting the points up and playing some great defense. Anytime you get this deep into the first half and only have given up 16 points, you're doing something right. They're limiting the Milton looks at the hoop is what they're doing. And they're shooting the heck out of the ball. This is great. Still a couple girls I don't think we've seen yet on the floor, but I'm sure we will eventually. All right. Moreau, Zank, Curran, Poole, and who else? Oh, Peyton Nelson, duh. 3:55 to play in the first half, a 43-16 MG lead. Milton breaks the press, get it across. Timeline, left or right side, trying to work against Nelson. They throw it just kind of blindly over the hoop. They swing it around. This is Jakes. 3-ball, nice shot there. Alex Rodenberg, her first 3 of the night, first points of the night. 43-19. Curran in the lane, easy layup. Curran having a really nice game so far. Shauna had 21 points against Whitewater the other day for her season high. Career high, as a matter of fact. She's on her way to breaking that one the way we're going. Stolen by Moreau. Taylor will take it in, lay up the right-hander. Oh, hard off the rim. Rebound by Falk. Ahead to Weber Paul. 2:47 to play in the first half. Ooh, could have been a foul. We're going to get a whistle here. Nelson took a tumble. Might have been an inconsequential contact. All right. Curran will sit down for a bit, as will Nelson. We got Moreau, Zank, Gorton, Poole, and Hinson in there right now. They go to Hanuska up top. This is Rodenberg. She has it slapped out of bounds. It's Milton ball in front of the MG bench. About 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. And subs lining up. 4 subs coming in for the Red Hawks. Actually, 4 came in. I think they took 5 out, though. Oh, wait, no, they've got 1 inbounding. She's hiding over there. Threw me for a second there. Oh, Mac Hanold took off for the basket, and the girl threw the ball behind her and out of bounds. MG basketball with 2:35 to play in the first half here at Mayfield Memorial Arena. Monroe to Zank at the free throw line. Now Monroe looking inside. Nice pass, but Zank couldn't get the handle on it. Good play by Milton down the floor in a hurry. Stolen by Hinson. Stolen back by Milton. Can't get it to drop. Gorton scuffling after that rebound. Ripping it down. Just over 2 minutes to play here. So Eagles going to get 50 before the half. Quite possible. Hinson swing it to Gorton in the corner. Jenny. She's having a hard time shooting. That's all right. This is the type of night you just keep shooting because everything's going in. Or it will eventually. 3 ball for the Red Hawks, a miss. Rebound by Hinson. She's gotten a lot of rebounds in just a few minutes of play tonight. This is Poole trying to drive the lane. Throws up the right-hander. No. Knocked out of bounds. MG ball under the basket. 1.5 minutes to play. And we've got a 45-19 MG lead. A few subs in for the Silver Eagles. Let's see. We've got Nelson in there. Zank with the ball right now. Finds Hinson. Horton in the corner for 3. Long. Goke called for the foul, I believe. Nope, they're going to call it on Hinson instead. Just her first foul. They inbound underneath the Milton basket. This is Campion. Nice pass into the lane, but the girl mishandled it. Now she's got 3 Silver Eagles around it, and they're going to call a foul on Hinson, her second. She just picked one up a few seconds ago and gets her second one immediately. 45-19. All right, now a couple of subs coming in. Christensen and Curran. They're going to play hard this last 1 minute and 11 seconds. Show them who's who. Get over that 50 mark. Long pass up top. This is Rodenberg. Shelby Mack, or Mac Hanold, I should say. Stolen by Peyton Nelson. Peyton trying to come in from the left side. She'll stop back. Dump it into Curran. Shauna gets tied up. No, she wrestles it away. Back to Peyton for 3. Long. Off the backboard. Rebound. Mac Hanold. 45 seconds to play in the half. 3 ball. Nice. Jake's hitting the 3. Jake's not one of their big scorers. She's having night to night for them anyway. She's got 7 points. This is Christensen. Nice pass in. Nice pass into Curran, and Shauna made it go. Good effort there, and she drew the foul as well. 47-22 with 23 seconds left. The foul called on number 25. Let's see, Abby Campion, her second. And Shauna to the line for the first time tonight. Who just came in for us? Goke is in there. Nelson, Curran, of course. I think that's Hallie Olson. Curran knocks it down. Boy, she's really on fire tonight. 15 points for her in the first half, and she'll sit down. And J.D. Christensen will take her place. Now full court press by the Silver Eagles. 48-22. Milton breaks the press. Mac Hanold in. Under 10 seconds. Nelson to Christensen. To Poole. To Moreau. Nope. They can't do it. They go to the locker room. Silver Eagles leading at the half, 48-24 over the Milton Redhawks. We'll be back with the second half of Silver Eagle basketball. This is Monona Community Media, and I'm Steve Martinelli. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. All right, it's halftime here at Mayfield Arena in Monona. The Silver Eagles leading 48-24 over the Milton Redhawks. With me, a very special guest, former MG coach and special teams football star, Max Etheridge. Max, great to have you here.
Yeah, glad to be back. I just got back in this morning, so I'm glad to be back for the holidays.
Back for the holidays, folks on Frostwood Road.
Yep.
Max and I are old homies. We come from the same neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Coleman House.
That's right. I was just around the corner on Ridgewood.
That's funny.
So, Max, you've been gone for, 2 years now?
No, I just this past season.
Okay.
I mean, I moved to Ohio in August.
Okay, for those of you who haven't been paying attention or don't follow MG basketball, Max is former MG, or was an MG graduate, coached here for how many years?
4 years.
4 years. And now has moved on to greener pastures, hopefully. Tell us who you're working for now and what you do.
Yeah, so I am coaching college basketball out in Ohio. I'm at the University of Northwestern Ohio. It's an NAIA school.
Okay.
So for Wisconsin people, it's similar to like Cardinal Stritch or Viterbo.
Sure.
It's the same division as them. So yeah, I'm out there. I'm right now. I'm working on my master's degree for my MBA. And then I'm also coaching full time. So we were actually just down in Florida at the tournament this past week. We had a couple of games down in Florida and just flew in this morning. I got about a half an hour of sleep last night,
nice.
but I'm here. I'm excited to be back.
But you're coaching basketball, and I know how much you love coaching.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a great experience. The college game is so different than the high school game, so it's given me a different perspective. For sure on just all the different things with basketball. Obviously at the college level, there's just so much more that goes into it with
Sure.
recruiting and working with the administration, and obviously you get just so much more time with the girls too, especially at NAIA. There's just very few rules and regulations. So I mean, we're with the girls, all the time. So it's great. We're able to, work on a lot of things basketball related, but it's different than obviously at the high school level where you get, an hour or two with them after school, and that's kind of it. And limited contact in the summer, and you're kind of, given the hand you're dealt. But
Right.
with college, you're constantly on the road recruiting and looking for those, next players. And but no, it's been good. It's been a great experience. We're kind of in a rebuilding phase with the group we're with. So it's also cool to be able to get that side of it. I've been fortunate, at Monona Grove and with some of my other experiences coaching AAU, I've gotten to work with, obviously some really successful players and
I would
teams.
say.
And yeah, so I mean, for somebody my age to get to work with, players like Sydney Hilliard and AAU and McKenna, obviously, and so many good players in this.
Go back a few years before, Kelsey Stinson and Autumn Ogden.
Kelsey and Autumn and
Yeah.
Hannah Whitish as well in AAU, and just so many good players that I've been so lucky in that aspect of it. And now, being at the college level, working kind of through a rebuild where we're, really trying to build a culture from the ground up. It's cool to see it from that way too. That's just super valuable experience for myself that, regardless of if I stay in college coaching or get back into high school or AAU coaching, it's cool to be able to get those experiences and carry those into my coaching career.
Especially the rebuilding aspect of it. You didn't have to do a whole lot of that coaching with McKenna Warnock here
for
4 years.
For sure.
It was just all right. Who are the other four going to be?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. For the most part, the game plan was pretty simple. Here and we had great girls and great people and. I mean, at the college level, you're just, recruiting is everything. You got to be able to bring in the talent because at the end of the day, you need, as much as we can try to do as coaches, you got to have the players. So
right.
It's just so different in that aspect of it. But no, it's fun being able to kind of rebuild a group. And, with the group we actually have 11 of our 12 players are newcomers this year. So truly everybody was new. Our entire coaching staff was new. So everything we instilled from day one, it was kind of all ours. We were able to establish everything that we want to do from X's and O's all the way, to culture and the academic piece of it. So it's fun to be able to go through that and, work through different things in the season. Right now we're 5-10, so we're kind of right about where I thought we'd be with the group we have. We've kind of won the games we're supposed to and lost the ones we probably were supposed to lose. But no, it's been fun.
Even the ones you lose, you hopefully learn something from it and take it.
Oh,
take
definitely,
it
yeah.
no,
we've been competitive with the group we have out there. We've so far, I think we've kind of gotten the most out of that group that we can so far. So
I'm sure you know Mike Mayfield, the former MG basketball coach, now
definitely.
working at Madison College. He always said he enjoyed the college level because the girls were so much more serious about it, especially at a 2-year school like Madison College where they all want to get to a 4-year school, so they're going to work hard. Yeah, no, definitely. It's a different commitment level, obviously. And NAI, the one thing that kind of makes NAI different than like Division III is we are a scholarship level division. Okay. So in that aspect, we are more similar to Division II. We are able to offer like we get 7 full ride athletic scholarships. So with that, I mean, anytime you're bringing in scholarship level athletes, it's just a different commitment level that they have to commit to, and it's kind of an all-the-time thing. There's really no days off. You're always representing the university and working to get better at basketball, and obviously the academic piece of it as well. At that level, you said it was a 12-month job. I mean, it is around. It's there's obviously the off season. Right now it's kind of a grind. From when the girls get there in September, into October. And up here through February, it's definitely a grind. Getting through everything and playing 2 games a week, and we're on the road a lot, and stuff like that. But no, it's good. It's a lot of fun, and then definitely learning a ton. That's the biggest thing. Sure. So what are your practice responsibilities, and what do you do during a game then for the team? Yeah, that's the cool thing as well. With the coaching staff I'm working with there, I get to be pretty involved in a lot of the basketball decisions we make. And again, being able to be part of a rebuild, everything we're doing is new, so we can kind of make it our own completely. So I get to be involved with a lot of the basketball decision stuff. In practices, I'm pretty involved. On the floor with practice planning. Conducting individual workouts throughout the day. Around the girls' class schedules. During games, I'm pretty vocal. Not much has changed. Yeah, I was going to say you were pretty vocal when you were here. Yeah, I'm not much has changed there. Before you graduated high school, you were pretty vocal. Yeah, on the bench. I'm not one of those coaches. Obviously as an assistant, I got to sit, but I'm pretty energetic still. So I try to continue to give the girls energy and just continue to harp on the things that we talk about on a daily basis. Well, we're just about ready to start the second half. Max, can you hang around for a little while? Oh, definitely, yeah. Make some observations. Jump in whenever you see something interesting. For sure, yeah. That's the thing. I'm obviously so close with these guys. I still talk to this coaching staff on a daily basis, and still pretty in tune with everything that's going on. I would imagine so. I love what they're doing this year. Obviously a different type of group than we've had the last few years here, but no, it's been good, and obviously they're getting it going here on offense tonight. One thing that's been consistent at MG over the past maybe close to 10 years now is there's always a Nelson on the floor. It seems like there is between the boys and girls. Between the boys and girls, I doubt there's been a year off from having a Nelson since it would have been at least 2010. Yeah. So about the last decade, there's been at least a Nelson on the floor for boys and girls. And Peyton is a splendid player here. She is, yeah. Peyton's a great player. And I don't know what her relationship is to Lance on the boys team, but he's a fantastic shooter. Lance is her cousin. Okay. Yep. Not sure siblings, cousins. There's a lot of them, and it's hard. Yeah, Peyton's got 2 younger sisters, so they'll be coming up. She's got 2 younger sisters. One's an 8th grader, and I believe one's a 6th grader. So there'll be a couple more coming. You played football at Trey Powers, didn't you? I did. Yep. Trey's coaching on the boys' side of things. And his sister's playing. Yep. Yeah. I saw that. I saw Trey here tonight actually, and I know he helped out with the football team too this year. That's great. I mean, anytime you can get MG alumni, back involved with coaching. That's awesome. Obviously, the coaching staff just brings a different, level of pride there. Absolutely. Let's see. Got to pay attention here a little bit. Who is that? Can't see her number. Can you make that out by 30 chance? Maybe? Yeah, that would make sense. That's Rodenberg, the leading scorer. She's had a pretty quiet first half. Oh, got a favorable bounce on that one. I think you forgot her for 4 points now. That foul was on number 11, Jenny Gorton, her second. The Silver Eagle defense has been really nice tonight, but this is a team that's outmanned. They had a lot of unforced errors in that first half. Definitely, yeah. No, this Milton group is a little bit different than they've had in the past. They lost some good players from that squad last year. We're going to get Shauna Curran for a foul there.
I know that's a big thing with, just talking to the MG coaches. Obviously, defense is a big thing they try to stress with this group. Offensively, they move the ball so well, and they share the basketball so well. And so much of what they do is kind of dictated on how they're shooting the ball that night. But if they can figure it out on defense and rebounding, obviously they're a little undersized with a lot of the teams in the conference, but those are definitely going to be keys for them going forward.
Yeah, but if you're playing good defense, like you said, that creates a lot of offense, especially when they go up tempo.
Yes, with the style they play. With the style they play, they rely on the fact that they're able to get some easy baskets. The more easy baskets, usually the team who's able to score more easy baskets is the team that wins. So they're trying to get those in transition off of the defense that they create.
There's Peyton Nelson laying one up. She's got 11 points already, 50-28. Silver Eagles fattening up those scoring averages tonight. Silver Eagles have done a really nice job of shooting threes this year. When they're off, though, they're cold, but for the most part, they've been really a nice shooting three team.
Yeah, that's a huge. If you can ask Tyler that, that's their huge thing. They work on shooting all the time, so it's not just it's certainly not an accident that they shoot as many threes as they do.
Shauna Curran just hitting one there. That's her fourth three of the game.
I actually was talking to Tyler. MG leads the state by a pretty large amount in three-point attempts in the whole state.
That's interesting because they had one of the better three-point shooters the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Although she also led the world, it seemed, in free throw attempts. She
led the state in free throws the last 3 years, I think, of her career.
There's a nice rebound and a fast break to Gordon, but she gets fouled. Trying to think of a good question for you here. What is the biggest change for an athlete, you think, coming out of high school ball and making the transition to college basketball?
The physicality is definitely noticeable. Even at the NAI level, which by no means is Division I, and I've gotten to be around a lot of Division I players too. That the physicality of it is just different. You got to be in a totally different kind of level of shape. It's just such a grind. It's so much basketball, so much.
Shauna Curran hitting her fourth three of the night. Man.
Yeah, the physicality of it I think is different and an adjustment for girls to get used to, but I would say is the kind of the biggest difference there.
Sure. That's one of the things I remember talking once with McKenna, and she was saying that was the thing she had to do most before she got ready to go to Iowa. Have you had a chance to follow her at all?
Yeah, I have. I've gotten to watch some of her games and some highlights. I always look at the box scores after their game. Yeah. She's doing well. She's definitely solidified herself in the rotation, and I think her role will continue to expand. The more comfortable she gets and the more experience she gets. And that's a good team she walked into, a really good program there that they run. And, she's been playing well, though, at Iowa, which is awesome to see.
I had kind of forgotten that Gustafson that they had that they graduated was a Wisconsin girl.
Yep,
in fact, from Port Wing, which breeds shooters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what Megan did at Iowa is unbelievable. She was a great high school player and had a great career there.
Well, Shauna Curran having a great night tonight. This is Taylor Moreau, a freshman. She's turning into quite the three-point shooter. Just her first one tonight, but she had 5 in a game the other night. Do you remember what the school record is for threes? You were probably on the bench that day.
I know. Does Kelsey still? Was it Kelsey?
It was Kelsey.
At La Follette? Yeah.
Yep, exactly, with 8 of them.
Yep. I do remember that game.
And what was funny was just a couple weeks before, McKenna
had broken it
7
at Oregon.
of them. Yep.
I do remember. That was Eric's last year, I believe. So that would have been McKenna's freshman year.
Yeah, that's right. Falk hitting the first of her free throws. Draws them to within 28, 59-31. These kind of games are fun as a coach, I imagine, because you just worry about getting the players the minutes and
they're fun. And this is totally the style that Tyler wants to play. Up and down, shooting a lot of threes, high scoring. He's definitely an offensive-minded guy. So the more points you can put up is awesome to see. And they're taking great shots. They're not taking contested threes. They're getting to the rim. They're finishing at the rim. This is
that was a perfect example there.
I've gotten the chance to watch most of their games this year, and this is the best their offense has looked.
Where would you watch most of their games?
Right here. I've watched some of them here.
Monona Community Media on YouTube?
Yep,
wow.
Yep.
That was an unsolicited plug. That was too easy, huh? I'm glad to hear you're enjoying coaching at the college level. I tell you, we missed you during the football season. We could have
I
the
know.
stuff you did on the sidelines for us was really great work.
Yeah, I do miss that. I certainly love being involved with that. And
Well, if you're coming back on a Friday night
Yeah.
ever and looking for something to do, feel free to tag along
for
with us.
sure.
We'll find something. We'll give you a microphone and let you talk
Yeah.
to somebody. Oh, that was a lot of fun having you do that. And then you did some play-by-play with me, too, up in the booth.
Oh, yeah. No, that stuff's fun. I love getting involved with that stuff. And, yeah, I would have loved to be around a little more this fall to help out with that.
Yeah, but coaching at the college level, hard to turn that one down, huh?
Yeah.
Avery Poole scuffling after that one. The possession arrow will go to MG. 61-32 at 13:25. That first half just flew. I don't know what time you got in, but
it did.
It just went really fast. And then the JV games were both 40-point victories too. So that makes it kind of easy on the team. Makes me think of a baseball game where they're putting, the relief pitchers are now the backup infielders, so they don't use them in innings. Basket there by somebody from Monroe or Milton. Forgive me for not paying that close of attention. Silver Eagles have really been an athletic bunch that move the ball well. I really like watching them play. Last year as sophomores, most of them, they just controlled the Badger Conference.
Definitely. No, this group, you knew with this group, with the size they have, the speed they have, the way they like to play. I mean, all these girls grew up.
Oh, Kaylee Nelson's a strong one, too. She almost hurt that girl with one arm.
No, all these girls grew up playing this style, shooting a lot of threes and driving, kicking, sharing the basketball, getting after it on defense. So you knew with this group that was going to be the case. And, again, they're going to be able to compete with pretty much any team around this area that they're going to face if they're able to shoot. When they have good shooting nights, there's not a whole lot of teams that can play with them, in my opinion.
Right. Hinson for three. I got to count this up here. 5, 6.
How many threes they got tonight?
10 threes already. Basket and a foul called against the Silver Eagles. 64-36, and the Redhawks have a chance to cut into that lead. Oh, foul on Hinson, her third. Oh, they got the second up there. Okay, I'm not so sure I agree with that, but that's all right. More a matter of getting through this game. So what city are you in Ohio?
It's Lima, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
So,
Not Lima.
No, not Lima. We get that a lot. No, it is Lima, like
I've
lima
heard that.
bean.
Yep. Avery Poole with the basket there for MG?
Yeah, it's between Dayton and Toledo.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Kind of near Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That is a hotbed of basketball, that part of the country.
It is, yeah.
My brother lived in Louisville for
Okay.
a few years, and that whole area between Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky.
No, there's
if you're a college basketball
yes.
fan, that's the center of the universe right
it is.
there.
Especially in Indiana. I mean, they take their basketball, very seriously there.
Absolutely.
In Ohio, the football, the football out there is crazy. Obviously, I'm around a lot of Ohio State fans now, so that's interesting.
Sure. When my brother was there, we were down there once visiting during NCAAs when both Louisville and Kentucky made it.
Yeah.
And the restaurants were divided. When you'd go to get a table at the restaurant, they'd ask you which side you were rooting for and sit you appropriately so as to not cause any fights.
Right. Yeah.
That was a fun time, but no, for the college basketball fan, you're in the right part of the country. That's no doubt. So what's the next step? How long do you see yourself staying here? Don't say anything that's going to get you in trouble with your boss.
Oh no, that's the thing with coaching college. I mean, college coaches will speak about this pretty candidly. I mean, you just never know. At the college level, it's a business, obviously. So, you just never know what's going to happen. There's people moving and people getting fired and hired and, changing their profession and all kinds of things.
Sure.
So you just never know.
So when you moved in, you saved all the boxes, just flattened them and put them in the closet, right?
So, we'll see. I definitely am always going to, I'm always going to keep my options open.
Sure.
Especially being young right now. But yeah, no, I enjoy where I'm at right now, and we'll see come the springtime.
A couple years from now, you'll be in the Final Four coaching for Duke.
Oh, we'll
first
see.
year head coach at Duke. Hey, I got an in. I could get you introduced to Tony Bennett if you'd like.
Okay.
My cousin played here at MG back in the 90s, and she was a student manager at UW for Dick Bennett and just loves the family so much that she named her son Bennett.
Okay, yeah, no, the Bennett family is, what they do for basketball is unbelievable.
It is. It really is. Well, we're kind of getting away from the game here. It's not the Max hour. Come on. Everybody knows it's more about me. Just kidding. Did you realize, though, this is my 25th year doing this?
Well, that's impressive. Congrats on that.
Thanks. And Bob and I will be 25 years together doing football next fall.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
It's been so much fun. We've seen so many great players. We've met a lot of great coaches and nice people.
Yeah, just thinking about the last 25 years, you guys have gotten to see, those are obviously, I'm 23, so a lot of the people I got to see growing up, I remember all those players, football, basketball.
I've been doing some research for WVMO and came across a picture in the newspaper the other day of a Little League team, my first Little League team that I played on. They used to put everybody's picture in the paper. I was in the front row, and at the opposite end of the front row was Mike Stassi.
All right.
That's the last time we belonged on the same field together.
That's funny.
He outclassed me pretty quickly. Haley Olson hitting a free throw. Just one of them there. 66-41? 67-40.
Yep.
41. 10.5 minutes to play. Another basket for the Red Hawks. Campion credited for that one. She's their leading scorer, and they've held her in check pretty much tonight. Peyton's just having a great night, isn't she?
She's the quickest guard I've ever seen.
Yeah, she is really something. Oh, nice defense there, getting her hand out. Credit Goke for that one. They run the floor well. They do a good job just slowing things down for the other team, getting in their way and holding them up.
No, they do. They want to play fast, and they want to play the game at their pace. That's for sure.
Yeah. And whether they're playing a man-to-man or a zone or a trap press or whatever the defense is, they've done a really nice job this year so far. Jakes lays it up, draws the foul. Well, Max, how long have you got off now for the holidays? Or
I'm
are you
off
back
for 10 days.
10 days, really?
Yeah. Our team is actually still in Florida right now. I did leave a little early. They're still down there kind of just with some kind of vacation time. But, I flew back this morning, and I will drive back to Ohio on the 29th. So get some time off.
Spend some time with the folks.
Yep.
In the old Coleman house.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Free throw there makes it 69-44. Still a comfortable MG lead. Well, Max, I think I'm going to let you go, and I might do some announcing here. I really appreciate you stopping up here. Thanks for getting a hold of me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and we'll definitely be in touch, and hopefully I'll be around here as they start to move into the playoffs and stuff.
All right, do a little scouting, try to lure some girls down to Ohio, huh?
Oh, definitely.
Well, you're welcome back if there's football on a Friday night.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks for
Max.
having me up here, Steve.
Max Etheridge, MG legend. Always nice to see somebody associated with the program go on, advance their career in the field that they are choosing. Max is a basketball fanatic. Good guy. All right, free throw miss, rebound Curran. The Silver Eagles under 10 minutes to play here. This one looks pretty well wrapped up. Nelson, cross-court pass to Curran. Oh, stolen away. Nice layup, but she couldn't get it dropped. Campion missing that one. The putback by the Red Hawks, good for two. 69-47. They're not giving up. They're down by 22, but they went into the locker room at halftime down by 24. All right, Goke called for her third foul. Let's see. This is Rodenberg at the line. Makes that one. Unofficially, I've got Rodenberg for 7 points, but that's very, very rough. Silver Eagles, everything working for them on offense tonight. Curran into the lane. Nope, can't get that one to drop as it rattles around and bounces out. MG has had great success shooting threes tonight. Mack handled, cross court. This is Rodenberg. 3 ball short. The ball loose on the floor, tied up. It's going to go to the Silver Eagles. Oh, Max. Oh, I forgot to say, ask him if he's still the best dressed coach on the floor. He always was in high school. The kid was a sharp dresser, and you don't see that out of a lot of 18-year-old seniors. Peyton Nelson driving the hoop, right-hand scoop, up and in. Peyton with 15 points by my reckoning. Did we get a foul or what? All right. Bringing in a couple subs here for Milton. 8:58 to play. A 71-48 MG lead. Big nights tonight for Gok, Nelson, Curran. Nelson will sit down. And who's that? We've got Gok, Curran, Gorton. I believe that's Christensen and Monroe. No, Hinson. Look at that. 4 Silver Eagles over on that side of the floor. And yet they shut her down from getting into the lane. Tip in, nope. Now Milton gets through and knocked away by Gok. Long 3, rebound, Silver Eagles. Curran's pulling down a lot of rebounds tonight. Excuse me. That one was Christensen. She's having a good game too. This is Gorton. I believe Jenny's still looking for her first points. Gok, a little spin move out to Gorton. 3 ball. Jenny can't get it to drop. 8:10 to play. Silver Eagles running this one out. Let's see where we end up with a score. Monona really hitting their stride shooting tonight. They've gotten better each game, I have to say, and they're really looking sharp tonight. Who have we got? Moreau coming in and Zank. Two for the Redhawks. After tonight, the Silver Eagles have 2 games on the road. December 27th at McFarland. That's the doubleheader with the boys. Was that Shauna Curran again? My goodness, that's her 5th three-pointer. Rebound Milton into the lane. Trouble. Lays it up and in. And a foul called. Foul coming into the game for the Redhawks. I missed who the foul was on. It's got 3 on number 5. Oh, there we go. Hinson, yeah. Another. No, the PA announcer just said Zank, but that's not hers. That's Hinson's. Basket made by Ferguson. And a sub coming in. This is Shelby McHanold again. So after that game against McFarland, Silver Eagles off until January 3rd when they're at Monroe. And then they'll be back home against Fort Atkinson January 7th. Curran into the lane, left-hand shot, no. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Milton. 74-53. Play started to get a little ragged out there at times. You know, you tend to lose focus when it's not contested as much. Up high is Zank. She tries to hand off to Hinson. She'll back out of the corner and come up to the right high post. Hand off to Gordon between the circles. Spin move into the lane, right-hander. 2 for Jenny Gordon, her first basket of the night. Boys will be here tomorrow night against Milton. Silver Eagles playing some good offense tonight. Let's hope they can keep this up. Hanuska looking for some help there, almost lost the ball. Hinson's got those long arms. Hanuska again, nope. Rebound into the hands of Moreau. Moreau, the freshman, up the left side. Now she'll back out. Go to Hinson or Gordon at the top of the key. In and out. Jenny Gordon is just snake bit. She can't get it to drop. Foul in the lane. This will be against the Silver Eagles. Nope. I'm going to say knocked out of bounds. It'll be Milton ball. MG ball, excuse me. or wait. The referees don't seem to know. Okay, it's Milton ball. Inbound under their own basket. McHanold getting the comeback pass, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Or no, shooting 2. We're in the double bonus here. Excuse me. Third foul on Jenny Gordon. Gordon, Hinson, and Goke with 3 fouls apiece. That one makes it 76-54. 22-point MG lead. That cuts another one into it, 55. Haley Olson coming in for Curran. A little bit of a height difference there, but Olson proving she can shoot the 3. That's a real attribute to have. Moreau working left side. Hands off to Gordon inside. Zank. Nice move, but couldn't get it to drop. Rebound Milton. Wanted to call him Monroe. 6 minutes to play. McHanold up top. Whips it to Weber Paul. Off to the right side. Campion. McHanold to Campion. Cross court pass. Stanky. Nope. Tip. Stanky gets it back and draws a foul underneath the basket. She was so far underneath that one, she really didn't have a good chance of putting it in. Her best hope was to draw the foul, and she did. They're going to call Olson for it? Yep. Nope. Poole for her second foul. They cut into the lead. It's only a 20-point game now. Gordon will sit down. Zank will sit down. Bondurant and Goke come in. Let's start looking at who hasn't scored yet tonight. Miss. Rebound Monroe. Monroe on the run. She'll slow it up between the circles. Goke. Right side. Towards the lane. Back off now. Backs off. Gives it to the Poole. Hand off to Monroe, driving in and draws the foul. Nope, they're going to call her for a travel. Okay, those who haven't scored yet tonight. We haven't seen Allie Yunt at all, and I believe that's her injured or in street clothes on the bench. So Bondurant's the only one without a basket then. Well, let's get one for her. Where is she? 24. She's taking a rest right now. No, she's in the paint. Let's get one for Gwen. Anuska almost threw that away, saved, going out of bounds, right into the hands of Olson. Boy, she's a quick one. Goke for 3 off the rim. Nice save there. Good hustle by Bondurant, but throws it out of bounds, and it'll be Milton ball. 4:49 to play, and it's 76-56. I think Coach Keel happy to keep the 5 got out there for a while. Let them eat up some minutes here. Get them some experience and rest those starters. Tell you, that starting bunch they've got, about the first 7 girls can really play. And these girls are getting some good experience backing them up. Nice move to the basket, but a travel call, and it's MG ball. Now Hinson will come in and Monroe will sit down. I believe that's the last we'll see of Taylor Monroe tonight. She sits down with 6 points unofficially. Is that Payton on the floor still? No, that's Poole. Nope, misses that, but gets a free throw. A 1-and-1, in fact. Stanky call for her first foul. Avery Poole at the line. She's got 5 points tonight. Nope, missing that one. Her season high is 13. Silver Eagles have a lot of players with highs in double figures. And a little hard on that one as it bounces out. out of the popcorn machine. 76-56 with 4.5 minutes to play. Falk down the right corner. Into the lane, knocked out of bounds by Hinson. Hinson plays some good defense. Like I said, she's got those long arms. She's 5'8", and you probably remember her sister played here too. The same type of player, long arms, good defender, good rebounder. I see some similarities between the two. Now Steele coming in, almost taken away by Bondurant. Could have been a charge there, but no foul called on Weber Paul. Jakes looking for help. Tipped away. Goke. Goke will go in for the layup. 2 more for Emma Goke. I've got Goke for 13. Let's see. That ties her career high. She had 13 win against Lakeside back on November 22nd. 3 ball missed. Knocked out of bounds by Bondurant. It'll be Milton ball. Still looking for a basket for Bondurant. 3:51 to play in a 22-point MG lead, 78-56. Jakes runs into the double team. Hanuska for 3. Caromed into the basket. Not pretty shot, but it went in. Now Poole will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. This is Hinson to Bondurant. Take it yourself, Gwen. Nope, she'll kick it over to Olsen for 3. No. Rebound by Stanky. Not Stinky, Stanky. She'll take it herself. Nope, she's going to lose it herself. And then one of her teammates will roll on top of it, and it'll be MG ball. I'm happy for MG, but boy, this Milton squad is tough to watch sometimes. They just don't have the same talent level that we do. Poole will bring it up. Pass it off to Hinson, right corner. She's looking inside for Bondurant. Over to Goke, back to Gwen Bondurant. Turn around, Gwen, shoot it. Hinson trying to go baseline, out to Bondurant. Gwen, scoop underneath for 2! Everybody on the scorebook has put some points in tonight. That's the kind of night you want to have. And that makes it a 80-59 score. Silver Eagles with a season high 80 points. Their previous high coming into tonight's game was 72 against Whitewater, their last game Tuesday night. Foul coming back the other way. Stanky called for a second or first foul. I don't know. It's MG ball regardless. Olsen will bring it up. Pass it off to Hinson into the lane. Zank for 3. Kaylee for 3. She has 5 points. 83-59. 2:20 to play. Let's go on a run here, girls, and push that closer to 100. Three ball, no good. Everybody standing around watching this. Zank goes after the rebound, gives it to Goke. She'll bring it across. We're just at the 2-minute mark now. 83-58-9. Zank into the lane, nice move. Strong move to the basket by Kaylee Zank, and just like that, she's got 7 points tonight. Now Milton trying to slow it down a little bit. They didn't want to avoid the 100-point barrier. Bondurant going after that one, gets whistled for the foul. It's the second called on Bondurant. And Jake's at the line for the Redhawks. Makes her first. The result of the game is been settled. There's no way they're going to come back and catch us, not with an 85-60 score here, but the question is how many can the Silver Eagles push it to? Jake's hits them both. Milton's done a good job, keeping their heads up and keeping in the game. You got to give them credit. Goke looking for some help. And we get a foul whistled. I don't know what the call was there. It's MG ball underneath their own basket. Goke will inbound. Way up top, Zank. Looking for some help. Finds Bondurant. Nice little move inside. Bondurant off the backboard. No. Loses the rebound to Hanuska. Milton on the run. Nice dish to the left side. She'll have to back out. This is Weberpaul with the ball. Excuse me, Jakes. Foul underneath the basket. This will go against MG. A little sloppy here with the fouls and some of the passing and questionable decision making. Poor choices. Weberpaul inbounding underneath their own basket. I don't know who that was that made that. Doesn't matter. It's not an MG girl. 85-63. Minute to play. Hinson, Zank. You can watch MG just kind of eat some clock up here. They're not going to push it anymore if they can avoid it. Hinson to Olsen. Some individual and team performances to be proud of tonight. Silver Eagles is putting it together and playing a really nice game against obviously a weaker opponent, but this is the type of team you need to sharpen up some of these little mistakes you make and give your reserves some minutes. And now they're just killing time with the clock, and that's an important skill too. Kaylee Zank looking for Olsen to hand it off to, and she'll have to dribble it out herself. Give it to Goke. We're down to 20 seconds. Fans starting to clap already for the Silver Eagles as they will go to 7-2 on the season and win their 4th game in a row. Milton will go to 2-6 and drop their 3rd in a row. We're down to 7 seconds. Milton still putting some pressure on. This is Olsen. 2-1, and that's the way it's going to end. 85-63. Great night for the Silver Eagles. Fantastic nights for several of the girls. Emma Goke, Peyton Nelson, Shauna Curran, the leaders in scoring. Zank had a nice night. Avery Poole. J.D. Christensen had a good night. A lot of rebounds for her. Gwen Bondurant got in the scoring. Every one of the girls that played tonight, every one of them on the roster, the active roster for tonight, scored points, and they turned it into an MG victory. Their 3rd of the night, if you want to count the 2 JV squads winning. Well, this has been a great time having Max up with us and watching the Silver Eagle girls win by a big margin. This is Monona Community Media bringing you Silver Eagle Sports. Stay tuned tomorrow night when the boys take on the Milton Redhawks. I'm Steve Martinelli. I'll be up here, you be there, or you be here at the game with me. I'll see you at the game.